This is the first of 2 videos about stones for anxiety and depression. And in crystal surgery, I don't just want to tell you which stones to use, I want to tell you how to use the stones. That's what makes the properties of the stones accessible, is the way that you use the stones. And I want to show you how to make a Kunzite Elixir, because a Kunzite Elixir is really helpful for both depression and anxiety. This is Kunzite. These are, on the magenta ray and the pink ray, but this is also Kunzite. It's green, and this is Kunzite and it's yellow. And that's one of the things I like about Kunzite. It comes in many different colors, and it's also called Hiddenite, and it's also called Spodumene. Usually Hiddenite refers to the different color Kunzite crystals, like if they're blue or green, and Kunzite usually refers to the pink and magenta ray Kunzite, all the same material. And then we also use black Dravite Tourmaline and an Isis quartz crystal. It's really quite important actually, and an Isis quartz has this 5-sided shape face with a line running up to the termination, and that's the 5-sided shape face. Okay, these are big crystals. You don't have to use crystals this size. It does help. What you're wanting to do is put distilled water in the jug and then get an ion exchange between the crystals and the water, so that the water is infused with ions from this material, and then that's how you make the elixir. Let me demonstrate. That's always the best way to go. So you may have read or seen in other texts that you want to make your elixir and do your infusions under the full moon, or in the light of the moon, or in sunlight. And I find it easier to use a pyramid. I still use moon energy, and I make the elixir in the 7 days before the full moon. But other than that, I find it easier to use a pyramid to create the powerful dynamic that we're wanting. So what we use is distilled water, and of course there's a little brandy in there. That's a preservative, and never has brandy tasted so good. All we do is put distilled water in the jug. Once you have the stones, it couldn't be easier. And this information is actually on the crystalhealingtechniques.com website in the free foundation course. And we open the pyramid, and we put the jug inside, and you want to have space for the stones. So the big aim is to get everything inside an enclosed space for that ion exchange. And then we put in quartz. And if you don't have a pyramid, you can just take a big bowl and put it over your jug of distilled water and your stones. You just want to enclose the space, but the pyramid does have special properties. And then we start to pile in the kunzite. And these are all strong stones, so if they clunk around a little bit, it's not a big deal. And then there we are. Good. And I close that. And then because this one has an opening, I like to put a little cling wrap. And that keeps all those good ions on the inside, but it also keeps the dust on the outside. And just do that. And then there we are. We just let that stand like that for 7 days. You can do it overnight. It doesn't have to be 7 days. You do want at least 24 hours. If you're going to put your crystals in the water, you do need to make sure that you've soaked them in a baking soda solution to clean the crystals of any acids that were used in their mining and cleaning process, and maybe shining, lapidation process. You do not want to put those toxins into your Kunzite Elixir, but I prefer to do things this way again and not put the stones on the inside of the water for all those reasons. Okay, so then we leave that for 7 days. Feels like I'm in a cooking show. And after the 7 days are up, well, it sort of glued itself. How interesting. We take the elixir out. And now you'll see why I put this in a jug. And there's no quick way to work with these kind of delicate materials. So I just like to be cautious and systematic and not rush myself. After all, I am making medicine, and the energy that I engage for myself makes a difference in how strong and effective that medicine is going to be. Same as with cooking food. Right, so I've got everything set up now. Take that away. And now I first label my little dropper bottle. And whenever you make medicine, you absolutely want to make labels. And you label the bottles when they're clean and dry, and your hands are clean and dry. That is the time to put the label on. So that's Kunzite Elixir, and I've labeled it. And then I open that up, and I can add the brandy to the jug, or I can add the brandy to each dropper bottle. And so here we go. Brandy. I prefer to have a funnel, but I didn't bring the funnel with me. So, oh, nice strong smell there. So let's just see how steady I can be. There we are. I like this brandy because it's got my initials on it, you see? It says VS. That's me, VS, very special. Good. And then we close the jar, and then the good thing to do is to roll it in your hands like that. And there we are, Kunzite Elixir. How great is that?